Trump DOJ slaps top Democrat with federal charges by Gary Mayer for USA Politics Today. Pennsylvania Democrat Rep. Bob Brady has found himself in hot water this week as Donald Trump's FBI is investigating him for conspiracy, false statements, and campaign fraud in relation to payments his campaign allegedly made to a 2012 primary opponent, Jimmy Moore, in order to persuade him to drop out of the race. The Daily Caller reported that earlier this month, FBI Special Agent Jonathan R. Cesliga filed a search warrant request in the U.S. District Court of the Eastern District of Pennsylvania for all emails associated with Brady's campaign email, bobcongress@aol.com. In this filing, Cesliga claimed that probable cause to believe that Kenneth Smuckler, Robert Brady, Donald D.A. Jones, Jimmy Moore, and Carolyn Kavanis, and others known and unknown, have committed violations, including charges of conspiracy, false statements, producing false records, causing false campaign contribution reports, and violating limits on campaign contributions and expenditures. U.S. Magistrate Judge Carol Sanders Moore Wells signed off on the search warrant the same day that she received it. The court unsealed the search warrant last week as Assistant U.S. Attorney Eric L. Gibson said that secrecy was no longer necessary. The sealing aimed to protect the ongoing criminal investigation, he wrote in a motion filed Thursday. Some of the bases for the application to seal are no longer existent. This comes a month after federal prosecutors announced charges against two of Brady's political consultants, Kenneth Smuckler and Donald Jones, in relation to the campaign finance probe. Moore, who is cooperating with law enforcement, said that during the meeting in February of 2012, Brady agreed to to pay $90,000 towards Mr. Moore's campaign debts in exchange for Mr. Moore's agreement to drop out of the race. In that conversation, Brady and Moore agreed and understood that the payment from Brady's campaign to Moore's campaign would be disguised, and the deception would include hiding at least some of the Bob Brady for Congress campaign funds as the purchase of the aforementioned poll, the affidavit stated. This is just the latest example of the extreme corruption in the Democratic Party. Let's take a quick listen here.
Tonight, one of Philadelphia's most powerful lawmakers is under scrutiny. Court documents show the FBI searched the emails of Pennsylvania Congressman Bob Brady. Eyewitness News reporter David Spott joins us now from the SAT Center with more details. David.
Jessica, these are those federal documents. Congressman Brady's name is mentioned in this federal search warrant application, but to be clear tonight, he is not indicted. This paperwork indicates that federal agents wanted to search his AOL account for emails. Brady went to Washington as a congressman in 1998. Tonight, his attorney says he plans to stay in Washington. This federal search warrant application details the FBI investigation into emails surrounding Congressman Bob Brady, his associates, and possible involvement into alleged payments to the congressman's opponent in 2012. The payments were allegedly used to convince that opponent, Jimmy Moore, to drop out of the congressional race. Last month, Kenneth Smuckler and Donald Jones, both political consultants, were accused of organizing an illicit $90,000 campaign donation to Brady's opponent to help pay down his campaign debt. But tonight, in this paperwork, Brady's email address is listed as a point of interest for investigators. We reached out to Brady's attorney, Jim Eisenhower, who said in a statement to Eyewitness News, quote, "We don't think there's really anything new here. Congressman Brady is not a target of the investigation. We've been cooperating with the Department of Justice for months. The 5-year-old emails in question were turned over in April." And tonight, a source for the U.S. Attorney's Office declined to comment on the documents. However, another source says this paperwork may actually signal an end to the investigation. Reporting live tonight, David Spunt, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Well, there you have it, the corrupt Democrats there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.